Why are you yelling? I'm excited. Nice to
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, Roger, you live by the champ. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. SmackDown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. What?
Wrestling with Savage begins now.
What's going on, everybody? Savage here, live to bring you Wrestling with Savage for AEW, episode 194. AEW coming to you live from Independence. That's Missouri's Cable Dahmer Arena. And the show's going to open with a little kind of like craziness tonight, I guess, that would set off a whole bunch of storylines. We got Tom. We have Anthony Loves Wrestling. Let's see if we get anybody else to join us live during the show. What's going on, gentlemen?
Hey there.
Not much.
That's it? Not much? What's going on with Bobby Heenan over there?
Do you think that the WWE booked St. Louis the week before when they found out AEW was going to be in Missouri tonight?
Maybe. I'm sure it has. I'm sure AEW's schedule comes into check, but I don't think they really care. What's going on, Johannes, live from Germany? Johannes wanted to know again, Tom, what company does he work for? He didn't get it. He didn't hear you.
I work for a company called LAPP, L-A-P-P. They're out of Stuttgart, Germany. They manufacture wire and cable. I've been there over 20 years.
Wow. Okay.
But I'm sure he's heard of them because LAPP is very prominent over in Germany.
Wait, what is LAPP?
It's a family business. The founder is Oscar Lapp, and it's very prominent over in Europe, in Germany especially.
I'm sure that really answers the question what it is.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
That's his last name.
He said, okay. Lap. He knows the lap. Yeah, when, in the lap. Put children in the lap and spank them if they're bad. That's what you do. That's what they do. They spank children that are bad?
No, they make cable.
Obviously, that was a bad joke, not a good joke. Thank God we got Gilch here. We can start getting some content. What's going on,
There he
Gilch?
is.
He's got his headphones on.
There he is.
What's up, gents? How we doing?
Not much. What's going on, Anthony Graves? If you want to talk about Dynamite, Graves, let me know. I'll get you that link. Just say so in the chat. I'll get you on there if you want to talk a little Dynamite tonight. Dynamite coming to you live from Missouri, like I mentioned. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I woke up around, like to say, 8:45. I passed out. So I had a lot of catching up to do. But thank God I was able to catch up and do everything that I normally do because I'm that guy. Tonight, a lot of different matches on Dynamite. Is there anything anybody wants to talk about first? Or should we just do the normal show? We just run through.
Well, what I want to know is what the hell was up with their ropes? What are they, WWE all of a sudden?
Why? Tell me. I was out of it tonight. What did I miss?
It was like the old school ropes that WWF had.
Red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue. Let me take a look. Oh, you're right. Jesus Christ. I swear to God, I was so out of it. I was watching the matches, but I didn't even notice that. So they were red, white, and blue. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah.
You know what I think we should do?
What should we do?
I think we should take all this energy from the main event and start there.
All the energy from the main event and start there.
I don't know about you guys, but I am like wired from that.
You want to start at the end. All right.
Let's go backwards, baby. Let's do it.
All right. I like it. Let's see where this starts off. I had a lot of action on this one.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. What do we think about the debut of Vikingo?
He was impressive.
I'm having trouble getting it into words. I mean, it was, listen, I get it. If you're not a high spot guy, maybe like you were like, but I mean, Jesus, we've seen some spots that, I mean, I've never seen some of these spots before. Like
Agreed.
right? What was that? Like a 420 into a Hurricane Rana. I don't even know where to start. This was ridiculous. This was awesome.
Yeah, it was. It was. It was like 420 into a Hurricane Rana. I don't even know where to start. This was ridiculous.
I don't even know what to start. This was ridiculous. I don't even know what to start. This was ridiculous. I don't even know what to start. This was ridiculous. I don't even know what to start. This was ridiculous. I don't even know what to start. This was ridiculous. I don't even know what to start. This was ridiculous. I don't even know what to start. This was ridiculous. I don't even know what to start. This was ridiculous. I don't even know what to start. This was ridiculous. I don't even know what to start. This was ridiculous. I don't even know what to start. This was ridiculous. I don't even know what to start. This was ridiculous. I don't even know what to start. This was ridiculous. I don't even know what to start. This was ridiculous. I don't even know what to start. This was ridiculous. I don't even know what to start. This was ridiculous. I don't even know what to start. This was ridiculous. I don't even know what to start. This was ri
Yeah, no, it was pretty wild. I've seen this guy wrestle before. I've seen a lot of clips. I've seen a couple of matches, so I kind of knew what to expect, but he still delivered live. This was definitely, thank God they saved a good chunk of time for this match because it was wild. This guy comes out, his name actually means son of Viking. He's the current, I believe, AAA champion?
Yeah.
And apparently Kenny Omega was the AAA champion longer than anybody. I didn't even know that. I found that out today.
That was interesting.
Justin Roberts did a phenomenal job of introducing Mr. Kenny Omega, who, by the way, I love just seeing this man being introduced by himself. His introduction that he has down right now with Justin Roberts,
phenomenal.
It might be the best introduction in professional wrestling today, the way Kenny comes out and the way they hype Kenny up and how good he looks by himself. And look at him. Look at Don Callis, by the way.
He sometimes hails from North Carolina.
You know, I got to give Don Callis credit, guys, because there's been so much wrestling content over the years that I missed out on. And sometimes I go back and I'll watch a certain, Impact episode or maybe a WCW something. I hear Don Callis, and all of a sudden, whatever that segment is now, it's now gold.
Oh yeah,
because of how good he is, and I really missed out on a lot of his work. But that guy is a gold mine of content.
I just want to know one thing: how many times are we going to see the Blackpool Combat Club in one goddamn night?
Well, we didn't even get there yet, man. We're still talking about the match. Let's not worry about the end.
That was the ending.
Yeah, that was the end, but how about the match? Talk about the match first. Who gives a shit? Right away, you want to make it about John fucking Moxley, man, and I'm fucking sick of it.
I'm tired of it.
Nobody was talking about Moxley till you bring him up.
Okay, I'm going to shut up now.
I mean, that is a good point, right? Not lying about that. What beverage you got over there? What are you drinking? Diet Pepsi?
Root beer.
Root beer?
Nothing like a good root beer.
What's up, Jay?
What kind of root beer? You got the A&W?
Barks.
Oh, Barks is good.
Nice. I love a good root beer. Nothing beats a good root beer.
What's
You
up,
ever
Jay?
have one of the root beers from the old wooden kegs? They have it the county fairs.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh my God. It's my shit. All right, true.
Yeah, I'm a little jealous. Tom's the only one with a beautiful girl in the room right now.
Oh, yeah, but her head's cut off, right?
Man.
Who's that? Let's see. I mean, I know who it is, but I don't really care.
Soraya.
Saraya, what's up, Saraya? How you doing? I got Punk over here.
I recognize her a little better from the back, actually, if you turn her around.
Yeah, that's true. I wish I could crop her out right now. She doesn't belong on this
But
show.
do we think this Vikingo is going to have more AEW time, or do you think this was a one-off?
This was a one-off.
Yeah.
But he'll be back in other high-profile matches.
Cool, already.
Full-time, maybe down the road. Right now, I don't think it's the time for somebody like that. Because what are you going to do except bury him?
Yeah. Plus the fact they didn't let it marinate at the end of such a great match. You know, I had a problem with the whole ending of the match, but let's talk about the match itself. As far as high spots go, this was tremendous. I mean, as John said,
Look, Kenny's bumps, Tom, were on another level tonight.
There were a couple that were worrisome, actually. There were a couple that had to take a double look at me, all right, is he really all right?
Dude, oh, man.
I want to bring up an issue, though, I have with these bumps, okay?
Sure.
When is it too much? Because
in AEW right now, there's no more ceiling. I'm just telling you.
Listen, hold on. When is it too much? Because these guys are putting their bodies at risks they don't have to. You see what I'm getting at?
No, you're not wrong.
We lost Kenny Omega for a long period of time. We lost Adam Page. We lost Adam Cole. We lost CM Punk. I want to see my wrestlers wrestle. I don't want to see my wrestlers get hurt. And by doing these idiotic, unnecessary moves sometimes, puts them at great risk. It doesn't do me any good, Savage, if these guys are doing moves in the ring and I can't see them because they're hurt. And
you're not wrong, but the problem, Tom, is the culture has been brainwashed.
You know what?
By the fans.
You know what? Change the culture. It's very
Well, yeah.
easy to do. It's very easy to do.
Not that easy. You got to get in that locker room.
You know what? No, you just shove it down the viewer's mouth when you put your product on TV.
All right, let me ask you a question, Tom. Do you think everybody in this chat right now and in this room is your average AEW fan?
Why not? Yeah.
No, I don't think so. The average AEW fan are like simps of people that chant, "This is awesome. This is awesome."
That was awesome.
Yes.
But guess what?
Yes.
But guess what? They're
Yes.
easier. They're easier to lead. Okay. They're like blind. They're like sheep that are blind.
They all.
Listen.
The problem is the wrestlers think they have to do these crazy things just to make the fans happy, and it's like a culture that it doesn't. It's not really the old guys. And you're right. Kenny should lead by better example as an older guy and someone who has been hurt, doesn't want to get hurt again. I don't want to see that. Gilch doesn't want to see that. What do you got, Gilch?
I don't think Kenny knows how to go like any way but balls to the fucking wall. To answer your question, Tom, when is it too much? It's already too much. We've crossed that line a long time ago. There's no going back.
Yeah.
Like I said, this match was over the wall because there were so many spots I've never seen before, so it was different.
Yes.
But as far as like your average Sammy Guevara match, Darby Allin, Jungle Boy, who else kills themselves? You're 100% right, Tom. We're not. The question is not when is too much. The question is, all right, how can we turn back because we've went so far over.
Ray
the cliff.
Ray Phoenix, Penta, the Young Bucks.
I remember watching early AEW, watching the Lucha Brothers and the Bucks, and I was like, "This is amazing! I've never seen this before." And then, like you said, it becomes repetitive. It becomes too much, and these guys get hurt all the time.
Nah, the problem they did is they started off too hot and they tried to keep up. And now it's just like they're always trying to surpass. And that's what happens when you don't build things up and just have like, let's tell a story match, like, lock up, takedown, fight, get through a whole move list before you get anywhere near doing a 760, 855 vertical frog splash, leap dog, fucking jump off the fucking moon through the table.
Like, how about that Hurricanrana on the ring apron? I mean, like, that's not good for your back.
None of that is good for your back, Tom.
Is that
I love the
But I agree with John. John Gilcher over here. Sorry to blow you up, but Gilcher over here made a great fucking point about Kenny. Kenny doesn't have any other gear. I think he's right.
Well,
he's high velocity kind of guy.
This was Vikingo who took the bump.
No, but in general, but Kenny has to agree to that bump.
By the way, guys, next week I'm actually going to see him live in person. Vikingo, guess who he's wrestling?
Where?
Will in LA. He's
nice.
He's wrestling Will Ospreay.
Ooh. All right, man.
It's a New Japan match.
You got good seats?
Third row.
All right, listen, man.
Are you going to ISPW Friday?
Yes, sir.
Savage, give him some business cards to give to Vikingo.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we need to take Tom over for a nice dinner.
That's actually a good idea. Why don't you give me a bunch of shit? I can, next week in LA,
I got
some shit out.
Yeah, but don't even pass when you have a conversation with somebody. Tell them you're on a show. Tell them I'm on a show.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep.
Blow them up. But what I want footage, man. If you get me footage of Ospreay, this guy, that shit will go viral.
I bought a portable charger, so if my phone dies, I can charge it while I'm at the show.
You just leave it on while you're at the show. That's what I used to do. That shit will stay at 100%. Good job with the portable charger. They're very reliable. I have one. I've had one for years. Right here, power bank. I've had this for about 10 years, and this shit charges my phone in about like 1 hour flat to full, and it lasts for days.
I also think Speedball Mike Bailey is wrestling somebody that night too.
He's awesome, man. We're gonna see more of Speedball all over New York. He's been working the scene. I'm sure he's gonna be working New Jersey. There's a lot of wrestling going on. There's gonna be wrestling on Friday in your town.
That's right. Total Tom will be there early, setting everything up.
Is Crowbar going to be there? Oh, yes, he is. He's taking on Rick Recon. I can't wait to watch Crowbar kick Rick Recon's ass. I'm going to be booing Recon hard tomorrow, Tom. I hope you're ready for it.
I'm ready to boo, too.
Look at this, man. Tomorrow night, it's going down. If you're a fan of Vinnie Mac, Alpha Jr., Bull, James, Superstar V. Marino, Young Rock, NBC superstar, Brett Azar, Tim Theory, Code Red's coming through, Prime Time Heat,
Oh
It's gonna be
man.
crazy. Phil Insane might come take over the show. Phil Insane might show up, take over the whole show. Crowbar Friday night. Jay, you coming to Jersey? No way, right? Not a shot. He said, nah, not a shot. It's not worth it. He's not coming in.
Jay,
Tom, what do you have to say
Sunday.
about that he doesn't want to come to Totowa?
That's
Free,
fine.
he gets a free ride.
We'll
You know,
eventually get him there. Maybe
eventually.
Toto a day.
Maybe Totowa then.
We can't even get him to a cap show.
Yeah, it's not going down. It's not going down. Wrestling 80s Con's going down. Now, Jay says he's going to be there. And we got him on blast right now. There's at least 7 people saying. But, Jay, how are you going to get there, though? Because I'm not going to have any room in the car that day. Unless you want to sit on Anthony's lap.
No, that's not.
All right, Anthony, you want to sit on Jay's lap?
No.
Nobody wants to sit on anybody's lap. How about we, Jay, want to hold on the roof?
Why don't you just
Duct tape him to the trunk?
no, I don't know. Sorry, I'm bored.
You pick him up.
That's what I was debating. We could figure something.
There you go. But it's going down. Marty Jannetty, who, in my opinion, and I was trying to make a call today, but I couldn't be on hold too long because I had to go. I work. I do things. I make more money while I'm on hold than Bully Ray does all week long. And that's a fact. But I called up, and my take was going to be this. Where are we at? Let me, okay. Brooklyn Brawler, best enhancement talent of all time, in my opinion, should be in the Hall of Fame. That's one of my opinions. Number 2, Marty Jannetty should be in the damn Hall of Fame. The Rocker should be in the Hall of Fame.
Savage should be in the Hall of Fame.
I had to hang up a couple of times. I couldn't do it today. And poor Kevin Sullivan, if you guys know who Kevin Sullivan is, the reason why he's not in the Hall of Fame, okay, is because Vince McMahon hated Kevin Sullivan. And that's why personal preference always plays a factor in who gets in and who doesn't, because Andy Kaufman should have been in the Hall of Fame before any of those celebrities. If anything, he should have been the first celebrity inducted into the WWFE, whatever, Hall of Fame. You know what I want to know? Where's AEW Fight Forever? I want to see it. I want to see MJF Saturday, May 13th at the All Sports Melville Arena, and I can assure you that MJF does not want to see me. MJF is not going to like what I have to say live to him because I wasn't ready last time, and I wasn't ready because I just had to switch off. But when the switch turns on, unfortunately, I'm probably going to get banned from Create Pro after May 13th, and I can't wait.
No, just talk to Cardona.
I really can't fucking wait for that fucking day. I can't wait to get banned from Creative Pro. You should be there, Tom. I'm going to lose my fucking mind. I'm going to drink 2 of these. I'm going to drink 2 of these.
What day is that?
I don't know.
Saturday.
I think it's a Saturday.
It is a Saturday.
May 13th. Of course it's a... I'm trying not to curse.
I'll try and make that one for sure.
Oh, it's going to be a
course, it's
special.
gonna
That's
be
a
a
nice
Saturday.
venue too, right, Gilch? That's a
Yes.
huge one.
Of course.
It's the one
It's
we
fun.
were at with Dave came with us, and
Yeah.
How's the
This Sunday, apparently at the Battlefield, I am going to be doing interviews with all the wrestlers before and after the matches, and then I'll be at ringside, just observing, taking it in. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be different, but I am going to be on TV. I'm going to be on the pay-per-view. So if you guys are inclined to, please order the pay-per-view. There's going to be a lot of matches. It's going to be on the Premier Streaming Network. We'll be talking with Bull James, Lance, Brian, Encore, Joey Martinez, Alpha Jr., Phil Insane.
man, bun Jesus.
I don't think I'm going to be able to talk to Danny DeMonto. I think they're going to have to take him out in the ambulance. So maybe I'll talk to him before the match, but I don't think I'll get a chance to talk to him after.
You could interview his valet after the match.
I would definitely want to talk to the Philadelphia Playboy. We just got to see what's going on with him and him taking on Andrew Anderson. And this is going to be another match where I might have to talk to him before the match if I want to get a word in.
Where can you get the pay-per-view? Fight TV?
Premier Streaming Network. You can download the app. It's $4.99 a month, and it gives you access to over 3,500 different wrestling promotions throughout the world.
Oh, wow.
Oh, not 3,500. So
we need to have that up on the screen.
yeah, no, well, it's on the screen. It says it right there. Premier Streaming Network.
Okie dokie.
Premier. I'll make a big one. Right there. See, it says nice and clear. Premier Streaming Network. This Sunday. Let's get back to AEW though. So this match, crazy spots. That splash he did that perfect, right? Did he mess up at all, Jay? Jay, where are you on this match?
I want to shout out. There's a lot of intelligent people in the chat. I think you guys got to pay attention to what they're saying in this match. I think we all got to pay attention to what Tom is saying in this match earlier. This felt rushed. And I don't know, Tom, if it's the time, but for me, it felt like there wasn't too much time to put everything in. And it felt like everybody was just coming out at the end. I felt they rushed the finish just to get this horrible ambulance shot of Hangnail Adam Page coming down the ring, which I'm like at a complete loss. Then Blackpool kind of lost me. I don't know, guys. It was just a mess for me. I think Tom kind of hit a nail. I just didn't think, I don't know. I think they rushed it. I think you have to let the crowd breathe like a finish. You can't just put this, I'm going to put this person, then I'm going to put a group coming out, then we're going to beat them, we're going to stomp this person, and then we're going to do, I don't know, guys. It was a mess to me.
I agree with you, 1,000%. You know what it did, Jay? Jay, it took away from a great athletic performance in the ring tonight, because what does Vince McMahon always say? You always remember the last thing that happens. So everyone's only going to remember that Adam Page came down the ring with a stupid 2x4, right, and interacted with the Blackpool. That shouldn't have happened. They should have had Omega and Vikingo in the middle of the ring, hugging, doing something out of respect for each other. You know, it would have been great. They put on a wonderful performance. You could have shot this angle on Rampage and shown it as a vignette afterwards.
Yeah, you needed a hug, you needed a handshake, you needed the professional wrestling company to let the two wrestlers in the ring acknowledge each other after a masterful performance, not go into some random story that all of a sudden, you know.
But
BBC
this was done to answer the first question when they said, do we see him coming back? And this is a clear answer. No, he's not coming back. They did this so they could take the focus off of him. They don't want people really remembering him and then clamoring for him when they don't have him. He's booked probably. He's booked for like a whole year or something. Who knows?
I get it, but
at
you
least
still got to acknowledge it.
You know, at least let me breathe it in, applause, clap. You know,
I don't disagree with you. I'm just telling you why they did it.
They did it kind of sloppy to me.
I agree.
Trying to move the story forward, but
I agree. But this shows you how much faith they have in Hangman Adam Page. They really want to shove him down everybody's throats right now and put him over as like that guy, that baby face. Beat up John Moxley. He's now going to beat up Kenny Omega. Kenny over here thought it was him. Don Callis is an awesome instigator, by the way. I like this part, but I don't like that it ruined the moment between Vikingo and Kenny Omega. I can be on board with that. Mm-hmm. I agree with that. All right. So I guess that's the main event.
I just think that there's too much going on in that little storyline with Hangman, Young Bucks, Dark Order, Blackpool. It's a mess.
All right. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to randomly put someone on the screen, and they're going to pick the match we're going to talk about next.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, let's go with the women's.
Okay, the women's match. Toni Storm versus Sky Blue. Great match, right? Did you like that match?
It was a good match. I mean, it was the homegrown talent versus the WWE talent. You know, I listened to her today on Busted Open. She called in. I had a little more interest in that.
She did call in. Yes, you're right.
Yeah. I had a little more interest in that match than maybe I would have, just because she's only 23 years old and she really did a lot of nice moves. I really enjoyed her spot. But that's all I have to say about it.
How about you, Jay? Here it is. Here's Toni Storm. You see the Riot Squad right there. More spray paint. I think Sky Blue looks better in the ring tonight. I'll say that. She looked a little more comfortable. More confident.
I don't think so. I think you're putting was kind of off. I think she was late on some spots as you see her moving to the corner turnbuckle to take the hip attack by Tony Storm. So she's still a little green, but hey, I love that they're giving her TV time. But I think they took a step back. I've been defending this story, saying it was going good. I think it was just a misdirection here tonight. I don't know if it was Tony Storm, Sky Blue. I told you guys they need to elevate some stars in the women's division. And I told you guys that I don't think Sky Blue is that person. I appreciate the TV time Tony Khan's giving her, but let's face it, after what I saw tonight, that's not the person you want to have in Blood and Guts.
There's actually a nice tag team on the screen right now, and it's not the one on the left side. That went over everyone's head.
I just thought they.
No, it didn't go over my head. I mean, I'm just thinking.
Right, the ring gear was a little more enhanced tonight for her than I've seen in front. Right?
That was like a Thomas Babiak comment.
I know, I couldn't help it.
Came out of left field, but I don't disagree with you. Tony Storm, though, I don't know. I don't like this for Tony Storm too much. I think she had a good thing going, and she should have stayed away from.
How is it possible that her finish, which is terrible, becomes more and more underwhelming every time she does it?
Yeah, I don't know, but Ruby Soho is going to be the only one that survives all this. That's what I think. She'll get more out of her career. I think she's going places, Ruby.
I don't know. I just thought I saw a rerun of last Wednesday with Riho coming out with the pipe and every Willow coming out. Same thing.
It wasn't a bad match.
Listen, I know, but we're not moving forward. We're not going forward.
Can I say something about Ruby Soho?
Sure.
So a few weeks ago on Rampage, there was the match where she was gushing in blood. Do you remember that match? It was like a street fight.
Yeah, that was one of the best matches of the of the week or the month, whatever it was.
And it reminded me of Becky Lynch when she busted her nose on Raw, all the blood coming out, and that's the night that Becky Lynch turned, right? That was the night that she was born. How does AEW not capitalize on the performance that Ruby Soho did that night and just ride her coattails?
I'll tell you why. Because one person's running the ship and they have tunnel vision and they have their plan laid out and they're very critical on like changes. They're not just going to make a change to their ideology or pictures, and that's the problem. This company's being run by ideologies.
But they did change. They turned her heel. There was no a storyline of her going heel until like about a couple weeks ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he makes those changes.
They should have kept her as a face because they're lacking on face right now, right? They're lacking.
Well, no. I think Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter turned face.
No. I haven't seen that 100%.
Organically, they're becoming baby faces because the fans are cheering for them. I mean,
not really. I mean, Britt's not doing her usual like grab a random face and beat her up and
she's face.
Yeah.
Because she's accepting the changes. It is what it is. Saraya came in and. There she is on Tom's, even Tom, everybody wants to boo her. Everybody wants to boo Saraya right now.
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Saraya, yeah.
I can't stand how it's just like that every week it's the same 6 women that are getting TV time.
I don't like Saraya. Get her out of here. That's it. Take her down, Tom. She's ruined this show with her bullshit. She's selfish. Very selfish she is. What's the point of this, though? I mean, this is just to set up more bullshit matches we don't need to see.
No, this is going to lead to Double or Nothing. That's what it's going to do.
It's going to be a 3-on-3 match, yeah.
You know how you know this is unrealistic? That pipe weighs more than Riho. She can't hold it.
I guess. All right, what do we think about the way AEW opened, though? I mean, it opened like this. We're told the Young Bucks obviously were attacked by this guy's favorite fucking wrestler, Jon Moxley, and friends. Right? We see this bullshit. Kenny's out there. He's upset. He's distraught because his boys are gone. Don Callis trying to calm him down, letting him know you're the king of wrestling. Don't worry. You got this. Now you can focus on your singles career. What if Don Callis set this up?
That's a possibility.
Maybe possibly.
Because he seemed pretty happy that the Bucks were like, gone. He said, don't worry, those guys will be all right. They'll come back, they're blah, blah, blah. Like a car salesman. And you can't trust the car salesman.
Can't trust Don Callis for shit.
Oh, Hangman, no, he's going to end up going with the Bucks because he's so distraught. He's going to go with them. Oh, by the way, that ending with him coming back with an ambulance, that was also terrible. Like, why would the camera be out there filming an ambulance driving back from the hospital?
Right, that his music should have just went off.
Yeah, his music should have just came on and come out. What is the point of wasting all that time that you could have had that moment, that handshake, to show an ambulance just running up to the building?
Yeah.
We're going to have another match here. Orange Cassidy, Darby Allin, and Sting versus Kip Sabian, the Butcher, and the Blade. I want to know, does anybody have anything to say? Because I knew what the results were going to be. You see Sting, you see Darby, you see Sting, and that's the match. And then you see MJF. But the match was the match. Did anybody have anything on that match?
I was interested in the opener. I was just asking, where's Matt? That was my whole take. I was like, where's Matt? Where the hell is he at? That was my only thing. This was kind of how would I say this? A shit of a match to me.
Pretty big waste of time.
It was good to see Sting. I was happy to see Sting, but at the same time, if these guys do a pinky move or they untie your boots or they push you to the floor, the crowd is going to react crazy. They're going to go bananas. And I think that's what showed tonight because these guys are fucking, excuse my language, super over.
It was just another way to get.
The only thing I didn't like is that you can't believe the heels are going to win because there's no heat on the heels. And there wasn't no heat tonight, and I didn't enjoy this.
Yeah, it was like the most random match of AEW's whole year, probably. Like this match didn't make sense.
To me, it was only an excuse to get Orange Cassidy on the TV because he's the North Atlantic Canadian Bulgarian champion, whatever the hell
international
title, whatever.
I don't know. Darby Allin, Orange Cassidy, Sting, they win by pinfall with a Scorpion Death Drop from Sting on Kip Sabian. No one really cares. I don't care. I would have seen this match get added to the time Kenny and Vikingo had. Give them 45 minutes. I don't give a shit. I don't care.
I like Kip.
You didn't care about this match at all, Gilch.
I think Kip is underused, honestly.
Oh, that's for sure. But, what are they going to do now? Like, anything he does now because of this guy has ruined anybody's chances to have a fucking career right now. That's his job. His job is to fucking ruin the lives of everyone around him, except his life. Which is pretty good right now because he's the champ. He's the man. MJF. MJF.
The more I'm thinking about that 4 pillar segment last week, the more I'm thinking about this may be a setup for him to one by one beat every one of them. Maybe Sammy eventually turns heel in a couple months and he fights him as well. I think, again, killing Mr. Iron Man in an Iron Man match, Hall of Famer, Daniel Bryan, and then go ahead and beat the next 3 other pillars and, continue to supplant him atop. So that's my prediction.
I'm gonna be honest, Gilch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna disagree. I only think after that segment, if you were to place somebody with MJF in a program, it'd probably be Darby Allin. Darby Allin came out stronger.
Mm-hmm.
The Twitter line kind of went bananas that night. You put this guy, he has the defensive maneuvers, the crowd gets behind him. I think that's the guy you want to move the needle with.
Yeah.
I think Sammy with him in the ring would be exciting, but Sammy, can't.
Here's the bottom line: we're gonna see programs with all these guys. He's gonna kick all their asses.
I put Darby
all year long. MJF gonna be whooping that ass.
But I have a feeling that this is gonna be a fatal 4-way. I don't know why, but I have this strange.
You know what I see?
Knowing Tony Khan.
Anthony, you know what I don't see? I don't see caskets in the ring because all those guys are gonna get fucking buried against MJF.
I agree. Tony Khan is gonna squash like three out of 4.
You know what? That's not a bad idea. Fatal 4-way. He beats all 3 pillars in one match and then on to the next. That's not a terrible
It should be
idea.
a fatal 4-way casket match.
I can't.
No,
You should just
can't watch the program with Jungle Boy.
Tom loves that shit. Imagine you see him Jeff rolling all the bodies and all the caskets.
Jay's not wrong.
Come on, man.
Can't watch MJF versus Jungle Boy in a pay-per-view. I can't. Like, to build that up for a month or two? No, thank you. Can't.
This
About
is what I
Dynamite.
think- This is what I think of Jungle.
He's a filler, right? As you guys say.
And if they
You know
put
what
him to
sucks?
beat MJF, this is the concept. Why?
You know what sucks? You're on national TV every week, and there's still no chance you'll live up to your father's stardom in Jungle Boy, right?
Jungle Boy's done, man.
What I'm saying, like, there's no chance. Like, Luke Perry is an icon.
Listen, Jungle Boy is a star by default. Like, he doesn't have to even try anymore. He's a star. People love him. People do love him. They cheer for him. What do we think about this match?
Do they cheer for him or do they sing for him, Savage?
They do both. They do both. I've seen him get pops though live. I saw it, and he can go. That steel cage match. Let's not forget for Jungle Boy. That steel cage match against Luchasaurus was awesome. It was a good match. Jay, you can laugh over there, but it was.
This match
It was a good match. No, I'm saying Jungle Boy. He's had good matches.
Oh, Jungle Boy? No, he has not had. There's no top 5 Jungle Boy.
All right. Anybody have anything on this match? The Guns are going to beat the shit out of Top Flight, right?
Am I the only one
See
that had
some interference?
a little bit of expectations going into this match? And
They're dropping the. I'm saying it right
This
now.
was the match.
They're dropping the belts to FTR. That's
Woo! 310 to Yuma.
I think Anthony's onto something. I think that was the whole point of this.
They're dropping the belts to FTR.
Are they going to leave AEW or are they going to stay? Let the countdown begin. Now
They're going to
let's
stay.
go.
They're going to stay.
Hope
Yeah.
they leave.
that whole match was just a lead into that segment.
Like, basically.
They're going to
Yeah.
stay because they're still going to make money. They're going to get to win the titles, and they can still go work any shows they want,
hope
do whatever they
leave.
want,
I hope they leave.
and go back to WWE.
Yeah.
No, I am not seeing
Maybe
another
tag
segment.
team's really bad down there. They'll be winning the belt in less than a month.
Yeah, probably. But I could see
Exactly.
them taking the titles off Kevin and KO. That would be a good storyline, actually.
And that'd be a good match.
Yo, imagine that.
Do the
time.
That'd be a
Usos have-
crazy match.
do the Usos have 2 matches at Mania for both tag titles?
They should.
They don't,
No,
right?
they-
They just have
no.
the Owen Sammy fight.
But why? But no, FTR though they didn't sign yet, though, right?
Yeah, maybe they'll announce a secret, a surprise. Can you imagine, like, tag team title match, surprise opponent, and FTR's music
Yeah.
hits at WrestleMania?
I think they're
Triple
dropping.
Main event. FTR, Usos,
Give me night 1, maybe.
KO versus Sammy, and then FTR wins. Imagine that, Tom. Wow.
Will they
They're-
call them FTR? Will they go back to the Acclaim?
No,
Revival.
Not the Acclaim.
Revival.
Revival.
The
I don't
Revival.
mind that name.
FTR. Maybe they're just gonna name him FTR Revived or something.
I think how it's working is they're dropping the titles at Mania, and then they're going to drop another set at SummerSlam. Is what is being spoken about.
A lot of people talk a lot of shit, but I would like to see it. I wouldn't mind seeing it, and yeah, they can just name them the best tag team in the world at this point. Like, fuck that. That should be their name. The best tag team in the world.
Listen, they
Things
did
with the
everything.
Usos.
Might as well go
Yeah.
back home and
Yeah.
fix it up.
I'm not
Hey,
opposed
listen,
to it.
they
I'm not
don't.
opposed to it, but-
Their minds are definitely not made up about another long-term AEW run. Me and Savage know that from what they said to us.
I would love to see that, but I don't think that's going to happen. I just thought my gut says that they're going to stay with the AEW, hold on the titles, and stay on that indie scene. WWE is a tough schedule. It's not AEW schedule.
I think they are
AEW schedule
enjoying. Yeah.
It's cruise control, Gilch. It's like it's repetitive, and it's not
Well-
demanding.
Well,
like
let's see.
WWE.
You got house shows coming in now.
Yeah, but not like WWE. Not even close. WWE does like 500 shows a year, 600 shows a year, because they have so many people on their roster. They have the A squad, the B squad, the C squad, the D squad, the shit squad.
Do what Cody did.
that
Buy
number-
lunch for
that
your
number don't sound
family
right.
and travel. That's it.
No, they have a lot of shows every year. I'm serious. You know how many shows they do a year that we never hear about? How many house shows happen all around the country, all around the world, all the fucking time? Shit's crazy, man. All right, Jade Cargill's on Dynamite. What do we think of Jade Cargill on Dynamite? We see Mark Sterling standing right next to her.
Damn, Savage. You're right again. Entertainment brand allow us to perform over 500 live events within a year's time in the United States and abroad.
And I just fucking guessed that. God damn it. I'm good at this. I know. I swear to God, I just guessed that fucking.
That's wild. 500 shows.
Because they have the dude.
Yeah, but think about all right, so think about that for a minute. 500 shows in a year, that averages about 8 a month, right? No.
Way more than 8 a month.
No. That averages about 8 a week, is what I'm saying. So you have your 3 main weekly shows. That leaves 5. There's almost a pay-per-view every month, so we'll stick one in. They're doing like that many house shows?
Yes.
That's nuts.
You have to try to make your money back somehow.
Yeah.
And that's where they do it.
Wow.
That's more than that means that they're doing 2 a night sometimes because that's more than 365.
Yeah,
well, for example, I was
at
at Trenton,
New York.
Yeah.
Remember Gilch?
Well, the one I was just at in Trenton, the Rook, the SmackDown crew was at another one the same night somewhere else on the other side of the country. So there's 2, and then the next week was the one at the Garden. So I imagine they split it up again. So
he was at a show for WWE during Monday Night Raw.
Right?
Yeah. I was at that same show.
Like I said, they've been operating like this for a long time. They are a business. So while you're cheering about over here, there's a whole city going wild over there.
Yeah.
WWE is not a little fucking carnival, all right? That goes with one bus and one fucking this. They are an international billion-dollar. Vince McMahon is doing his best to make this company sell for $150 billion from some crazy motherfucker in Saudi Arabia who doesn't give a fuck. And it's gonna happen.
Not gonna sell to Saudi, but
yo, dude, I'm telling you, they will pay top dollar. They don't care. You know what $150 billion is? It's like $150 to you. That's what it is to them. It's nothing. They have trillions of dollars. Trillions. It doesn't matter. They could give Vince $1 trillion and it wouldn't even dent their life. Tom's over here. He can't even think of how many zeros is.
Dude, we thought the sale was done and the internet and everything went bananas over a couple of weeks. So the fallout if that sale actually happens. Poor Liv Morgan. She has, some things going for her. She looks well. She'll have to come out in a fucking robe every week from head to toe. Shorts, gone.
Dude,
what?
WWE branding is on another level. What if they commit Logan Paul to a long-term contract? They commit Bad Bunny to a long-term contract. You pick up on a couple other like those huge social media stars. You're adding tremendous value to your company with every signing. The potential is unlimited right now for where WWE could go and who they could bring in the stories and the this and the that. I mean, I don't even know what we're going to see. Next year's WrestleMania 40 could be a complete face over. Like whatever you want to call it. Makeover. Yeah, makeover. Could be a whole different cast, crew.
Yeah.
Savage next year, WrestleMania 40 at the Busted Open Party. Can't wait.
That's going to be in Philly, right?
Yep.
Oh, we'll be all over that. We got to go to that for sure. Philly's easy. I can drive to Philly, so I'm going to make that like a special experience.
To find out where it is and bring in a legend for the signing without even like telling like Dave or we'll make a deal with the police. So everyone will get there for the party. And next thing you know, there's 400 people. They're like, might as well get an autograph from XYZ star.
Yeah, maybe we can contact the establishment and get like a vendor table set up or something. Usually owners of establishments like making money, Tom.
I'll be there. I'm probably not going to go to the WrestleMania show itself, but I'll be at that party.
Why wouldn't you go to the WrestleMania show?
I actually like watching it at home.
Pay-per-views?
Yeah.
So then why the fuck are you going to this one?
Different. It's LA.
Why is it different?
LA's an experience.
Plus, I said this on the show already. I thought it was rock and Roman.
Did you go to the Manias in Jersey, Tom?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Just be careful walking up and down the strip over there in LA, okay?
Gilch, you know what was better than WrestleMania in Jersey? The Raw the night after.
Always.
I heard Charles Manson's acolytes are still walking around Hollywood Boulevard, so be careful, man.
Those Raws, remember the Attitude Era Raws after pay-per-views? The best shows of the year. Best shows of the year.
Yes. I heard this year's Raw is going to be special. Craziness. All kinds of new people popping up and causing chaos. All right. Jade Cargill tonight. Does anybody give a shit about this problem?
Nope.
Nope.
I was falling asleep during it.
All right, how about this match? Hook versus Stokely Hathaway. Hook looking good as always, but what was up with Stokely Hathaway? He was trying his best. You see Matt Hardy and company, Bill Morrissey, everybody, Ethan Page. They're backstage, private parties watching.
You know.
Tech 9 in the house. Multi-million selling rapper.
Who the
Nine.
heck was?
Does anybody care about this match right here? I don't have any pictures of it because I don't give a shit. But fire extinguisher, there's a steel cage spot. He's trying to do like crowbar there, Tom. With that,
I know. I noticed that. I think they watch our show. I think they watch Savage Wrestling.
Well, I met Hook. Hook has my card. Hook is aware of the show.
He saw Crowbar bring the barricade out, and they use it in the match.
I told Hook when I met him, I used to help set up the ring sometimes at Elks Lodge, and your dad was a complete maniac. And I asked him how long he was training for. I said, when did you start? When you were 13? He's like, 2 years ago. I said, 2 years ago? Really? Really? That's interesting. Holy shit. Imagine what he's going to look like in 6 or 7 years. Imagine Hook added 100 pounds of muscle.
Ooh.
Just gained 100 pounds in weight and made it all. You know what that fucking kid would look like? Oh, man. The potential's there. He's young. Jay thinks no. Jay hating. Why, Jay? Why do you always hate on young people with promise?
It's just over. I can't take a guy serious with a fake belt. I can't.
That's a real belt. I saw it. I was there. It's real.
Well, you
leather.
told me your favorite wrestler was Reggie, and he had the 24/7 title. So
You mean scripts?
All right, Adam Cole, baby. We're going to hear from Adam Cole, baby. And I love hearing from Adam Cole. Everybody always wants to have story time with Adam Cole, baby. But I wasn't hyped to see this. Daniel Garcia is going to come out, talk some smoke. I got MJF. What are you doing on my show? How'd you get in here? How'd you get in this slideshow right now? His new shirt is
I'm getting it.
Reign of Terror.
Oh.
See, that's what we do here. I'm not getting paid from AEW to show that shirt. Go on over to shopaew.com, purchase the shirt. It will take 3 to 17 weeks to get to your house.
We'll be there by mid-April.
Fucking time with it.
By the time you get it, he will already had 40 title defenses.
MJF is better than you, and you know it, baby. Look at that new car that he has. And you know why? Because he's better than every single one of you. He's better than you. He's better than you. He's definitely better than you. Definitely better than you. Definitely better than you. Definitely better than you. Currently, he's better than me. But that won't last long.
Yeah, until the
I
match
plan on getting a much nicer car than that, MJF, when I get my AEW paycheck. But again, Saturday, May 13th, he's coming. I'll be there. Sabu's going to enter the battlefield, like I said, this Sunday. A lot of great matches you can watch live on the Premier Streaming Network. Tomorrow, I'm doing a preview show. You can watch it and see some of the superstars of BPW live right here on Wrestling with Savage. Matt Cardona will be at the battlefield April 30th, 2023. Can't wait to see the look on his face when he sees me all dolled up with my new shiny suit, ready to interview him before the live pay-per-view. Follow BPW Podcast, the official podcast of Battlefield Pro Wrestling on Apple or Spotify. Outlaw Wrestling, we're going to talk a little bit more about that after I tell you some other stuff about AEW. But Maxwell Jacob Friedman is better than you, and you should all fucking know it. Adam Cole, Daniel Garcia. Okay, the floor is open. Jay or Tom?
Who wants to go first? I think Anthony wants to go first.
Anthony, you got something about Adam Cole, baby?
Take on this.
Anthony's doing a good job tonight. I love it. Anthony's on point tonight. Got the AEW hat on.
Say the take. Say the take.
Come on.
Keep it real.
What do you got to say about Adam Cole, baby?
Keep it real.
Love the guy. He's honestly one of favorite wrestler of mine. I just love his promos. I have nothing bad to say about his promos.
He went in tonight. Champion. He was talking about how he was a world champion. He basically said, I like you, Garcia, but, I don't like your company. Is anybody excited about this match? This is happening, in 9 days?
To me,
I think next week, right?
Is this a Rampage match?
It's Dynamite. I think it's
Dynamite.
the same
7 days.
after that new show, right?
You know what I don't like about this?
29th.
This is a very, very safe booking for his first match back.
That's true.
Very safe, right?
Yeah,
Not
it's
a
gonna be a
not a guy who's going to give you offense, a lot of high spot offense.
He can work you. He can work you in the ring. You know.
Yeah,
Keep
but
it
that's
safe.
fun. To me, he hasn't almost wrestled in a year. It's almost been a year, right? For Cole, like 9 months, something like that. To me, like I wanted like a little bit of a better debut match, and I'm a fan of help Daniel Garcia, but I don't like that. I don't love this matchup. I think it's a very, very safe choice for him to fight. So that's my take.
That's your take. Okay. Anybody else? Jay, Tom,
Does he look okay to you guys?
what's up?
Does he look okay to you guys? He looks
Shut up
okay.
with that! God damn it! You're pissing me off. Look at him. Yes, he looks okay. What do you
I
think?
don't-
He's dying.
Anthony,
He's dying.
I want to know what Anthony thinks.
I'm just waiting to
Pull
go.
up the picture, Savage. No.
Here we go again. Gilch, you believe this shit?
Is it my turn? My
It
turn.
looks fine to me. I don't know.
My turn. My turn.
Yeah.
All right, my turn.
Tom is
Someone. Okay, first of all, I'm going to say this. This was a solid promo, but someone has taken Adam Cole's balls and done something with them guys because
Tony
ball-
I am
Khan.
not
His
taking
what?
this guy serious. I'm going to tell you why.
His
Let
what?
me
His
tell you
balls?
I'm going to tell you why. Hold
I
on.
didn't hear what you said. His balls?
Yes, somebody took his balls. Rick Breaker has taken this guy's balls and
No,
has completely
Tony Khan.
changed them into the badass person. Let me not forget you. This was the longest NXT champion, badass of a kicker. Now he talks like, I'm here for all you fans out there. I did it for y'all. If it
He's a
wasn't for
baby
y'all-
face.
He is talking. Hold on. His tone of voice is going down. So the problem I have with this is he's not becoming a badass in my eyes. When he talks in a serious context, I'm going to kick you, I'm going to kick. I can't take that serious because of his tone. I think he has to just get out of that. He's kind of doing a Walt Disney Adam Cole. I need the real Adam Cole, the boom, boom to come. So when you hit me with those lines in your promos, I can't take you serious.
The boom
That's
boom
what I
you need.
think.
You
And
need the
it
boom
showed
boom.
Tonight. It showed tonight.
Do
By
it,
the way,
Savage.
This
Please
is
do
the
it.
this is the Wrestling with
That's just me.
Savage show, right? This is my show, so I should be the star.
And then on top of that,
this
I
guy's
think
still
Gil-
talking. I
Gil-
gotta point that way.
Gilch pointed a great point. He's playing this safe. But why would you book it with a guy that has no personality?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's fired.
Yeah.
Makes
I actually would have rather the guy better on the mic
Yeah,
who's not even as
exactly.
good in the ring. Like, you're right,
I
Jay.
just think he talks different, guys. I know he's face, but Adam Cole was face at times being a badass. So when he says, I'm going to kick your ass, I'm going to take it serious. Now when he says it to Daniel Garcia, I can't take it serious because of the way you're delivering it to me, the way you're delivering it to Garcia. Yeah, the crowd's going to pop because you Adam Cole and we need a top guy, but let's face it, this didn't do nothing for me.
Not a bad take, but in his defense, I'll say this: I think he's trying to
It's
go
solid.
slowly.
I said it was solid, but
No, I think he's
I
just
just
trying to
think he
start
was
off slow,
confused.
man. He doesn't want to give it all away yet. The whole Adam Cole baby,
Yeah,
crazy
I
promos.
can't just go Walt Disney real quick or 0 to 100 and then just say I'm going to kick your ass, Garcia. You
I'm
can't
actually-
wait to see me next week. Like,
I'm gonna agree with Savage on that one. You don't want to throw your everything out there with a feud that's really not gonna last long.
Yeah, I think it's just a slow build, Jay. Like they're gonna take their time with Cole, baby, because especially if they want him to be the guy to beat MJF next year,
wait,
you're gonna slow build him. You're
I
gonna
don't
slow
think
build him.
I don't think he's doing it on purpose. I just think he just needs to change the delivery. Like,
Give,
okay,
well,
you don't
we'll give
need
him
to
some
go
time, man.
let's
I
go
got plenty of
with
faith
the
in Adam
jokey
Cole,
jokey,
man.
man.
I think Adam Cole has that
Okay.
crowd in the palm of his hand, Jay. You would be the one person that would be like this at the show.
All right, if I was in New Japan, Ring of Honor, WWE, NXT, AEW, I'd be getting the crowd in palm of my hands too.
He's
Well,
not at
well,
all.
wait.
So have some
I'm
faith.
well
That's all I'm
moved.
saying. All right, let's not waste any more time on Adam Cole, baby. We see Don Callis here again, trying to comfort Kenny Omega later on, telling him, "Don't worry, man. You don't need the Bucks. You're back, baby. The wrestling god, Kenny Omega, is back." I'm all about it.
I'm honestly thinking that that's exactly what's going on. Callis might have staged this whole thing.
Don Callis looks like an evil mastermind, Toto Watam, and I am all for it. I love it. I think Don Callis has a big part in this, bigger than they let on.
You know, I didn't think that was the case until you mentioned it, but it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, same.
Don Callis, man, it's great. It's going to be like his little evil plan, and then, we'll get the eventual Kenny will probably beat him up.
Who will he side with?
Kenny?
No, Don.
Yeah, Kenny.
Kenny for now, until Kenny probably snaps on him.
Because what he's doing right now is he's planning all of these injuries to happen, so it's just him and Kenny. Because
he wants a world championship again, man. Maybe he wants to challenge MJF. Who knows? All right.
Sorry.
We got to get to your boy, and it's all you, Anthony. Go ahead. Tell me what you thought about this match. I woke up, and this is what was on TV.
All right. Give me the solo screen for a minute.
Stu Grayson carried the whole match. Done.
The hell?
I can't stand this guy anymore.
That was awesome. He disappeared for a second.
I love him, but I can't stand it.
Yo, this lag is real.
Off. I can't, you can't keep putting, it was, 3 or 4 times tonight he came out, beat the shit out of this guy, that guy. Stu Grayson it was in the back after the match. And he's getting looked at by the doctor, and Moxley just, what are you doing with him? Match was bullshit. The whole goddamn thing was bullshit.
Hey, Stu Grayson, look good again.
I feel bad for Stu Grayson because he's getting buried by this. He's getting buried by this feud.
Yeah, Moxley's being a fucking asshole, dude. I kind of actually like it. I don't know why. This is the best Moxley has looked in fucking years, man. I love it. Fuck it. I'm with it. I'm with a John Moxley heel turn. He says, fuck it. I'm just going to be that annoying piece of shit. I'm going to be that guy.
You know what? He's bearable to me if you want to turn him heel.
Yeah, dude. Yo,
that's what I think is going on. I think that's why he's shoving that.
That's a fact.
He's shoving Tony Khan's shoving him down our throats because he wants him to go heel.
You know what they need to do in this heel turn? I'll tell you what they need to do. They need to put a couple plants into the first couple rows, and when he makes his entry, or let's say he loses a match, he makes his exit, and a fan bumps into him, and he just takes the fan and puts him in a sleeper hold, kills him like a plant, like a guy in the back, and do that as a part of they make the fan super innocent. Or take a girl, do it with a girl, a girl who's supposed to be a fan. He puts her in the sleep. Oh, that's it. Ultimate heel.
Third fan, just take the cheese grater to the head.
I
want to see AEW start one night where it just starts and Moxley's just dripping blood all right, and he's walking over 10 different bodies, coming to the ring, just dripping fucking blood. Open challenge.
Yeah, but when he does it,
just goes nuts. It should be 2 hours of Moxley just beating the shit out of people and bleeding.
His music hits, the camera pans, it catches which side he's in. He looks up at the camera, takes out the blade, slices his head open, and starts going, let's fucking go! Let's go! Let's go!
At this point, I want to know, I mean, he must get blood often, right? This guy's losing a lot of blood. He probably has to hit the hospital and get some IVs. That staircase promo, he really lost a lot of blood. Surprised he didn't fucking pass out there on that fucking promo.
He's gonna come to the point where he won't even have to use a blade anymore. They just have to hit him hard with a knuckle.
He's gonna become friends with a vampire. He's probably giving the vampire all his blood. Doing something. John Moxley, though, impressive tonight. Surprisingly, for me, John Moxley was impressive tonight. Great heel work. It was great heel work. I respect great heel work, and Moxley right now is being a piece of shit, and I like it. That's what it takes to get to the next level. You have to evolve. You have to change. You have to adapt. That's what Moxley's doing. It's not working for him anymore with the wild thing and then no. That song comes on, we need to hear boo.
I was just hold on. I'm just saying. Do you see maybe I don't know. I'm just seeing opinions. MJF like asking Moxley to be his guard.
Sure, why not? If Moxley turns to the dark side, yeah. Why not?
Like a Wardlow.
Maybe that's what we
Wardlow
see at
was?
Double or Nothing. There's a fatal 4-way match. Moxley, Claudio, Wheeler, they come out of the fucking stage dragging a casket each. They get in the ring. They beat the shit out of all three of those
caskets.
Yes, no! Caskets, bury them. Literally. Moxley puts him in the trunk. He becomes the new Undertaker. Goes to the cemetery, dumps him in. They get out of the caskets. Big fight breaks out. We don't actually kill these guys. I don't know. I think it would be entertaining. All I'm saying is your boy Moxley, for the first time in a long time, has made me a fan of him. I actually liked him tonight.
So now does this mean that you're going to stop teasing me?
No.
All right. Okay.
No.
Figured.
No.
Don't I ask?
I don't know.
And there's
maybe a little bit. I'll start teasing you if you start cheering for this guy who looks like he doesn't even want to be there anymore. I mean, look at that face. Look at him.
He screwed. There was a couple times where he screwed up in that segment, in that promo. He screwed up a couple times, and I'm like, oh God, Ricky, you're really disappointing me. Tony Khan's just burying him after the whole MJF thing. It's a slow downfall for him now. He's going to get released, and then he's going to go to WWE.
Tom, do you agree with that?
That's kind of a hot take there. I don't know.
Poor Ricky. Anthony's already got him.
I feel bad for the guy, but I think that's what's going on.
Anthony loves
wrestling. Anthony asking us to put in a call to Bull, saying, "Oh, this guy needs a job. Can you book him in a match?"
Damn, man.
Damn.
Poor Ricky. All right.
I feel bad for him.
QTV, Hobbs is not even going to be on there tonight. The only time you'll see Hobbs tonight is on that screen, which makes no sense. But I guess he's the TNT champion, right? So you'll see him on Saturday at Rampage this week.
Right. Special time.
10 p.m. Right? There it is, Saturday, 10 p.m. on TNT, defending the TNT title against Penta. And I think this is actually going to be a good match. I feel bad for Penta, because obviously Wardlow's not losing this match, but it should be a good match. Tony Storm versus Sky Blue. We already talked about this shit show. It was a decent match, but I don't like what they're doing with Tony and Saraya and Ruby. I hope Tony eventually gets away from that. Otherwise, maybe she will be getting released. I don't know what's going on here. All these three are just going to get killed by those three. I just don't see the power there. One team looks much weaker. Wouldn't you agree this team looks much weaker than these three? Over here, where are they? Which team looks stronger?
Saraya, Ruby, and Tony, obviously.
So, does this match even make sense?
No, but it's going to be a 6-woman tag. I mean, you can evolve. Britt. I mean, if you would have put Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter with Riho, they would look somewhat strong in that match.
Ruby Soho is going to be a star, though. I mean, she already is a star, but I think she's going to break out and be like one of the best women wrestlers they have. At least, hopefully, I hope Tony sees it that way too. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see. Anybody care about this match? This is a Valkyrie's debut match.
Yeah, I think so.
Layla Gray's looked good this year and last year. It's a squash, right?
Yeah. Gotta continue to build. I wouldn't even let Layla get offense in, honestly, because listen. Do we think Taya's going to beat Jade, as some people do? Most likely not, but at least continue to build that match as two unstoppable forces.
Dude, they have so many women on the roster, and there's only 2 titles. One of the chicks ain't losing anytime soon. The other chick ain't losing, and she's only working on a handful of people. So what are we really doing with the rest of the women's roster?
Yeah.
Hopefully now with the new show they put up, maybe they come up with women tag team titles. I still think they would need a deeper roster to make that a thing, but
that's it.
Ricky Starks, we're gonna hear from him.
Casket.
He's gonna have a match. He has an open challenge issued to Juice Robinson. I don't know if Juice is going to accept.
I don't.
Acclaimed.
Hold on. First of all, what is like? Why are you issuing an open challenge when you're challenging Juice Robinson to the match? That's not an open challenge. You dumbass.
Okay. Damn. Acclaim versus the Kingdom going on. That's a squash match, right? Nothing to see there. Adam Cole versus Daniel Garcia has been announced for next week's episode of Dynamite. And here we see Jon Moxley. And I actually enjoyed this too. I was like, oh, look at Jon Moxley. He's checking on him. No, now he's choking him again. Yeah! Moxley just fucking taking over AEW Dynamite tonight. Only thing that would have made any of this better was him just bleeding the whole time while he was doing it. That's what I would like to see.
Probably was that we didn't see.
This guy's a hell of a wrestler. You should check him out on AAA. He's great. He is doing things that you have never seen in a wrestling ring before. I will say that. That's Dynamite. Outlaw Wrestling. We sponsor them now. Rolling Stone's going to show up May 18th. That's going to be a good time. Featuring the stars of wrestling is now Thursday, May 18th. 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Bill time, Patchogue, New York. Come on out. Invictus is going to have a show on the 28th in the Bronx. Check them out. Bully Ray, going to get his ass kicked. Who's winning this match, Tom?
That's Matt. Is it Bully Ray against Matt Cardona?
Yeah.
I got to go with Bully Ray.
He won the first time in December. This is going to be that rematch now. Do you think I should bring Bully Ray another weapon?
Yeah, I think you said on the air that
Hit him with it.
You said on the air, so you're gonna have to.
But he didn't respond this time.
By the way,
he didn't respond.
Congratulations, you didn't get hung up on Tuesday. Nice job.
That's true. That's true.
Also, I want to say one thing. We have a lot of shit going down on Friday night, and the biggest reason why Rampage is on Saturday night this week is because ISPW has a show on Friday. I just want everyone to know that in Toto, New Jersey.
I'm sure it has nothing to do with the college basketball tournament. Icons of Wrestling, July 1st at the 2300 Arena. Come on down and meet some legends. I will be there. I'm sure Dusty will be there. Will Cody Rhodes be there? I don't know, man. I might have to call Cody this weekend. Might have to give him a call. Acclaimed. We got Charlotte Flair, Mark Henry. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Mark Henry, look, Gilch. There it is. Mark Henry's a nice guy. What a great guy he is. We had a good time. That was a good time. More good times this weekend.
Hey Jay, is anybody watching Impact on Friday night? The Busted Open?
I might. Yeah, I might.
I always want to. I always want to, Tom, and I DVR it, and then I find myself the Thursday, the week after. I'm like, I still didn't watch.
No, I thought it was a pay-per-view.
It's a pay-per-view.
Oh, it's not their.
Yeah, you don't have to DVR it. It's a pay-per-view.
You should do live play-by-play commentary.
It's probably $10, right, Savage?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't think it's more than that.
Yeah. $10 for the suckers.
So you got Impact Friday night. You got SmackDown Friday night. That's big.
But we're not going to be. We're going to be doing ISPW though.
That's right. We're going to be in. I forgot.
We're not even going to be watching fucking.
Didn't I just say it 2 seconds ago and I already forgot?
You're done. You're done. Oh wait, we got good sound effects for that one. You fucked up. He deserves it right now. There it is.
Reboot.
Yeah, Tom definitely needs a reboot.
So then my Saturday's going to be very busy. I'm going to have to watch SmackDown, Impact, and Rampage.
I'm sure the wife is going to love that. Full day of wrestling DVR.
Your wife not into wrestling?
When I leave next week.
She hates it, Tom? She's not into it at all in the slightest?
No, she is, but there's a breaking point with her.
Yeah, Phil Cardigan's wife hates it too. That's why she's always sleeping with a mailman. Phil Cardigan, right? Did he lose his match? Does anybody know the cap results from Sunday?
I don't know. Oh, he lost. Yeah, he lost.
He definitely was taking on Vargas.
Is anybody's Jay? Is your wife into wrestling or no?
Yeah, right.
She only likes like Roman Reigns, John Cena, all the pretty boys. So she'll watch it if it's done.
And
she won't watch everything else. Like Ricochet, she'll watch all the pretty boys.
You know what's going to end up happening eventually this year? There will be a night where I will be streaming Warzone. When me, Alpha, Roman Reigns, and one of the Usos are trying to get a dub in
I want to
Warzone.
be on that chat. I want to be on that with you.
No, you won't.
I have to.
You are not invited to that. That's a
you,
premium.
Savage.
That is
I
a
heard-
premium live event.
I heard Tom found some challenger for you. No mercy.
Wait, what's that?
Yeah, Tom said something. Who? Tom,
He
first of all,
found a
that guy.
challenger for Savage for No Mercy.
That guy's not a challenger for No Mercy. That guy just does retrospectives on
Yeah,
videos.
that's all he does. Savage. I just thought it was interesting that the guy hasn't done a podcast in 2 years, and he came up with that one just last week.
Hey, it is one of the greatest fighting
I
wrestling games of all
thought the
time.
whole
though.
thing was funny.
No, Tom, I don't think you really gravitate the situation when it came to No Mercy. I used to break people's cartridges with a hammer because I got tired of them challenging me after beating them.
Question: why was it that game that you were so good at? What about WrestleMania 2000?
No, I was good at that game too. Just No Mercy was the best one. So when that came out, there was no reason to play any of the other ones because we had No Mercy, and then now when you could create your own roster and have every dude, my original cartridge, I wish I had it.
You like that better
all
than NWO
classic
Revenge? You like
Of
that?
course, yeah. No Mercy was the best wrestling game ever made.
You should have No Mercy and then like SmackDown for PlayStation.
The replay value alone, because it would take you a while to unlock everything in that game. Like you really had to play it a lot to unlock everything, to buy everything from the store, all the characters, the storylines, the secret characters. It was a great game, and then of course just playing it with your friends over and over and over. I mean, I used to have triple threat matches that would last sometimes 2 hours each.
Jesus.
What was the follow up to No Mercy? Their next
Nothing.
SmackDown versus Raw.
Well, yeah, that was THQ's last real good game,
Right.
in my opinion. It was too good. SmackDown, some of them were good. WWE 2K3 is actually really good. I really love it.
SmackDown Here Comes the Pain was really good.
I like that one too.
That was one of the better SmackDowns. I mean, SmackDown when it first came out, it looked really good,
I
but
got
it took a
them all.
while to get used
I
to.
used to. That was fun.
Original
Those
was
games. Those games were great. I remember getting like a piece of loose leaf and like writing out the matches with my friends that we're gonna have on the card and everything else. That was.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But I got a lot of replay value out of the original wrestling for the original Nintendo. Remember that one with Starman?
I have all that shit, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
So much fun.
I got one right here that you
The
guys probably
Nintendo?
don't remember, man.
Original Nintendo?
Oh, I had that one.
Yeah, I know that one.
I had that one.
I don't remember.
Of course you don't, but I got a lot of wrestling games. Don't make me start pulling them all
There's
out,
like
man.
some good Japan import wrestling games. I know like
Yes.
AJ Styles had a collection. I saw that. With, like,
I have
Yeah.
on PlayStation 2 some of the
It's
New
like
Japan,
one-
Yep.
It's
the
exactly
New Japan
like
Pro
No
Wrestling
Mercy,
games, Jay, for the
yeah.
PS2 were fire.
It's like No
All-
Mercy. Same control.
Nah, yeah, that
I
shit was
used to
so
be
good.
Jushin Thunder Liger.
They were expensive too. I used to import them from Japan down at Chinatown at J&L and a couple other stores.
In there. You got some people in there. Nakamura.
Yeah, well, when's AEW fight forever gonna come out? Never.
Never.
Fight for never.
Fight for never. I like it.
And FTR is not in that game?
I don't know. Probably
They're not on the
not.
original roster. No.
That's so silly though. I'm sure they're gonna have a create a character though.
Let me tell you something. If you're good with PC, you get that game on PC. You download the Created Wrestlers, and then there's programs where you could just inject the theme music. Because obviously you can't get AEW theme music, but you just get the MP3 file. You can inject that shit right in. You got to see what some of these creators online do with 2K.
Oh my god.
Yeah, TNA did have a video game and it sucked.
I remember.
ECW had a game and it sucked too.
I remember that one too.
WWF Attitude sucked.
Warzone was pretty good.
WrestleMania, WWF WrestleMania, the arcade game was
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
That was a fun game. Royal Rumble for the Sega Genesis was good.
Or I liked Warzone a lot
Yeah, I
for,
did too.
for the first PlayStation.
No, Warzone. I just said Warzone was trash.
No, you
That
said
game.
Attitude was-
No, you said Attitude.
Oh, Warzone. Oh, their attitude was bad. Nah, Warzone was good.
Yeah, I liked
Better.
Warzone.
I remember playing.
Nintendo.
They had a Raw for Xbox when it first dropped, and it was terrible, but it looked fantastic at the time. But yeah, it was terrible. The game now looks so crazy. Jay, you're not getting that game?
It's there's also like mods. Like I saw
There's all kinds of shit.
mod that looks freaking awesome, man. Like
Did you see what I did in Universe mode last year, Jay? I made the whole Savage Kingdom promotion with the fucking logo and everything. It's awesome, man. Some of these guys really get into it.
These guys, I know a guy that gets really crazy with it.
Yeah, what's his name? TCG guy, right?
Yeah, the champ.
Yeah. He does a good job. He has his own promotion. And just like these guys, a lot of them use all their Twitch viewers to make a wrestler, and then they'll use their Twitch audience as their roster. Very cool. Super
Nick
cool.
said in your house. I forgot about that. Yeah.
In Your House was fun. There was a lot of good games over the years. I'm just happy with 2K23 this year because they actually have the.
That's good, man.
It's just like No Mercy, because in No Mercy, the counter, there was 3 different ways to counter. You could either counter the punch, the kick, or you can counter the grab, dodge the grab, or just straight up roll out of something. That's the only thing this is missing. It doesn't have like a back roll feature. If it had a back roll feature, it would be just like No Mercy. That's why I was so good at No Mercy, because I knew the timing of everybody's attacks and my counter game was on point. Like, it was just bad. Like, I remember one of my friends, my wife's best friend. We go out to dinner a lot. We used to chill. Then he brought up a conversation one night about No Mercy. Oh, I used to play No Mercy. Me and my friends, we were really, we played it. I used to kick their ass. I was really good. No Mercy. I brought him to my house one day, and I had the No Mercy ready to go. I let him pick character first. Our relationship's never been the same, Tom.
Have you ever lost?
Yeah, I've lost. But honestly, the times I have lost, and I don't want to sound like an asshole, but I would let that person win just because they, if I didn't let them win once in a while, they would cry. Probably.
Now, what about against the computer? Ever?
The computer? No, I had No Mercy now. Maybe a random Royal Rumble I would lose, because sometimes you just get screwed. Like somebody will come in the ring and you're going to do a move on somebody, and when they enter the ring, they just hit you and you just fly out of the ring.
There's nothing worse than doing Universe mode and you have in your head what you want to happen. Like, oh, this guy's going to win the Rumble, and then at Mania, I'm going to have this world title match. And then you decide to play the Rumble, and you're going to be, cool. You're trying to hang back and not get into the action. Next thing you know, you get a random clothesline, takes you over the top rope, and someone like Shanky wins the Rumble. You're like, God damn it!
Nah, Tom, when N64 came out, I was playing it at my prime. So the games that I played and committed to, like GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, No Mercy, shit like that, I was untouchable.
You know what I just thought of, Savage? I got a way for you to get back at LaGreca. So LaGreca is the WrestleFest champion at Tommy Fierro's store. You need to come down to the Wrestling Collector and take on LaGreca and beat his ass in that.
That's like button mashing, though.
But it'd still be fun. And
Maybe.
we'll film it.
What if I lose to him? Because that shit's just a straight up button mashing game.
Well, so you lose. Either way.
Makes for good content, either way.
Yeah, it's good content. Whether it's bad or good, it's content.
I'll take video of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you starting to get annoyed yet at calling open?
Me?
Yeah.
I only call when I can.
Because, they're fucking with you half the times.
No, yeah, I know. So it is what it is. What am I going to do?
Listen.
It still gets me over.
I was just going to say, if your name is mentioned, that's it.
That's why if you lose
Today wasn't one of those days where I was calling on a hold for 2 hours, because I had a lot. I had to make phone calls, and I'm not going to just sit there on hold. And when I have a lot of shit going on, like today, I'm all over the place. I have to call 20 different people. So I called in a couple of times, like if I had if I entered a new address and it says 35 minutes on arrival, I'll call, because I'm listening to the show anyway. So I have it on through the phone, same thing. But if I don't,
the best is when Bully says, "I don't wait 3 hours," and then LaGreca goes, "Speaking of which,"
yeah.
I should listen to those podcasts on Spotify.
Hey man, all I know is I've never heard any other fan's name get mentioned on the show more than mine, and I'm never on it. I'm on hold. Fucking terrible. Bully, I wanted Bully to respond though. He didn't tell me what weapon he wants me to bring, because I would bring Bully another weapon.
I got the hubcaps. They're in my car. I'll give them to you Friday.
do hubcaps. Okay.
Yeah.
I should bring him a rifle, like a BB gun. I'd love to see him shoot Matt Cardona in the ass with a BB gun.
You guys see what Cardona said today on one of his social accounts?
What
Somebody said something to him about like, oh yeah, you're doing it. Well, yeah, something along the lines of you're doing it on the smallest stage. And he goes, and his response back, his quote was, years ago when someone was released by WWE.
I saw that.
They changed the spelling of their name and go to the independents where their
shoot
career
this off from my backyard.
would go to die. Things can be different now, and I like to think I've helped that.
I wonder if Cardona would be okay with taking one of these to the butt. I mean, it's only. Oh, that felt good. I love this thing. I
can bolt loaded.
Oh yeah, this is fully fucking loaded. This guy's probably like.
I used to play like military simulation airsoft, like like the whole get up and everything. So I have like my garage is filled with fucking airsoft guns, like high powered air guns and shit.
Show that one too long.
I had to sell the machine gun last year because I haven't used it in so long. I was like, it's going to waste, dude. You know how fun? You know me, like I go crazy, whatever I want. So like this was my thing. I was into it. I got like $7,000 dual tool night vision. We were playing like at night and shit. Fucking nuts.
Oh, dude, I love shooting at the BB guns, man. Like that shit is a good time, man.
Like we had these like 300 versus 300 scenario games.
You know what I like to shoot though? You know what I got a good shot with too? This shit can take down a small fucking ox.
Is that real?
Small. Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
There's a Nerf one.
No. This is beyond real. Beyond real. I'm ready to go too. I got special ammo. I got all kinds of shit here. I got these special arrowheads. Really get in there and get right into the heart. One shot, one hitter quitter.
You should give Bully one of the arrows. Give Bully one of the arrows. He could stick it in like it's, and then he could pull it out and just start jabbing him with it.
Maybe Cardona's really not gonna like me after that. Man. He's gonna be fucking pissed off. He's already.
I love it. Actually,
poor Cardona. Yeah, bro. No, I got a whole tack vest. I got a bunch of fucking ammo. I got arrows. I got probably like 500 different arrows. The only pain in the ass about that is after about 50 shots, the string's gonna break, and then you got to replace. You got to have a lot of string if you want to keep using it. And it's a fucking like to put the new string on. Like you got to practice. That shit is not easy. You have to like bend it a certain way to be able to arc it because it's so tight because of the pressure. But yeah, if you pop somebody in the throat with that, they're not getting up. That's for like the robber. And I even have a fucking holographic on it. You can see the scope.
Oh wow.
So, and I have a laser attachment as well. The laser attachment is actually, I don't know where the fuck it is. It's over here somewhere. It's legit though. And the aim is like, I already practiced it. You got to calibrate it, but like, it's like a quarter of an inch to the right. So wherever I aim, it's gonna be a little to the right. So if I want to shoot you in the eye, I'm aiming at like the nose. It's good stuff. You got to be prepared, man. The zombie apocalypse could be upon us, man. I actually want to make another barbed wire bat for protection. That thing looks like a hell of a weapon that I gave to Bully Ray.
What did he do with it? Did he keep it?
Hell yeah, he probably has it in his gym. Yeah, he loved that shit. He said, "Oh, this is nice."
So one of those airsoft events I went to, we actually we had the ability we had to pay a little extra, and we were taking on an attack bird chopper around, and we were able to like fire down like pyro and weapons down.
Anybody got anything else? Anybody watching anything on Friday? Guilt, you're not coming to Total, are you?
I'll be in Total.
No.
Just make sure I have those cards. Make sure you bring the cards for me.
I got you. I'll bring a bunch of supplies. Hey, Tom's going to be the super cameraman, man. We'll try to do some interviews tomorrow.
You mean during the show?
Like last time. If there's any wrestlers.
Whatever you need. Whatever you need. I mean, I'm kind of like on call. I kind of like help set up everything. So, but
you do all your thing then.
Once the show starts, you need interviews, we can do them. Yeah.
Intermission, I'm trying to like really take advantage. Intermission's a good time.
And whatever you want, kitchen. No, it's on me.
Oh man, I might actually take you up on that. Eat some fucking food. Looking for this video when I gave Bully Ray this.
I actually figured out something.
What'd you figure out?
You know why AFA doesn't have the second half of the show?
Why?
My card got corrupted. Legit, my card. It did it with my work stuff today.
I'm pretty upset that I'm wearing a scarf in this one.
Oh God!
I took video for that one. And that one.
Too loud right there. All right, these are all too loud. Jesus. Damn, I made a lot of content. I'm scrolling over here. But yeah, meeting Earl Hebner, man. What a great dude. Have you had a lot of conversations with him, Tom? Because I'm assuming he's been at ISPW a few times. Was that his first time there?
First time ever.
First time ever meeting him?
And he sat down and talked with everyone for 30 minutes.
Dude, it was crazy.
Yep.
He took my number, but he hasn't called yet. But I talked to his handler a few times. He wanted to know where I get all my suits. Look, we're sitting over there. We're having dinner with Alpha. Gilch, we got to do that again. Alpha was upset that we only got him pizza at the last show. So how do you take me from Greek food?
Hey,
I do love this concept, though. This interview, once getting this microphone, it has elevated my game.
Savage, is it true that handler for Earl Hebner was trying out for the play-by-play position for Alpha and you took it from him?
Could be a possibility.
I thought that's what he said that night. I thought he was like, hey, I wanted to be a heel commentator for that promotion.
Well, I don't want to trash on anybody, but yeah, that's probably exactly what happened. And there I am, taking his seat right there for the first time. Funny.
That was the first show.
Yeah, it was the first show. Yeah, we're going back now. We had Alpha on the show. We did an interview with him. That was a lot of fun. I had a good time with that one. Over here looking like an idiot for Dave LaGreca. Doing just hopping around like a moron. I don't know why. It's all right. Terrible leg drop.
That was
better
good.
than that.
That was good.
I had fun with Enzo. Enzo was a good dude. See, John, what you're missing by not coming to ISPW? Look at this stupidity.
I want to
I
know
will eventually. It's just
what happened to the cake.
That's a great question that I'm going to ask Enzo the next time I fucking see him. Because when I got there, Gilch, I see Enzo. I think your boy Randy was there. Who's the one that has the little girl? One of your friends that was sitting in our section that night, Tom.
Oh, Randy.
Randy, yeah. Okay, so I get there, and Randy's looking for the entrance because I think he hadn't been there before. And we see Enzo getting out of his truck, and he's holding his, his stuff, his jacket, this and that, and then the fucking cake. So I spot him, and I know it's him because he's holding a fucking cake. Why else? It's a little white box, and it looks like him. Enzo!
That's the same cake from the wrestling universe.
Yes. Yeah, he had bring it. What I'm thinking is Dave LaGreca and Rick Recon probably wanted nothing to do with that cake. At all. To the point where, no, we don't care if you want to get hit with it. We don't want to get hit with it. We don't, no, fuck that cake. That's what I assume. Could be wrong.
Probably right.
Mr. Anderson got to hang out with him for a little bit. Vicious Vicky was on the show. That was a really good episode. But the main reason I'm doing this right now is because we're coming up on episode 200, guys. I mean,
Yes.
At one point we were at 154.
Savage also coming up on 1,000 subscribers.
That is true. We are tonight. Actually, in 2 minutes, I got to start uploading some videos and do what I do to keep getting that shit to go up. That's the.
Oh, yeah.
Are you going to still try to do that review in 60 seconds thing?
It's tough. There's not enough time, man, to do it every day. Like if I had somebody who could get everything ready for me and I didn't have to prepare it, like they just sent it. He said, "Here's the slideshow. Boom, go." Set up because I have to do it through Streamlabs. I have to do a lot.
Okay.
Do you want me to show you how I do it? I could show you how I do it. I could probably do it like that, actually. Let's see. Should I do it live for the first time?
Yeah, why not?
He says, "Why not?" All right, fuck it. I'll do it just for you. All right, so here we go. First, we got to go to our Google Drive, right? We got to go to our Drive. We got to open up that slideshow. Where is it? AEW Dynamite right here. Boom. We got the slide open. All right, so now we got to open up the fucking Streamlabs. Next thing we got to do is light up a fucking smoke.
Yeah, I
Wait
gotta
for the
wait
Streamlabs to load up. Where's my lighter?
I gotta wait till
Don't
the
smoke.
stream is over, and then I gotta go outside.
That's fucking
Oh.
terrible. So now we got a screen capture right here. Now we got to screen capture this slideshow. Or actually, wait, don't I have a special way of doing this? Let's see. Here it is. Yes. I have this little thing pre-made already. So now we have to copy the screen capture. We'll copy this.
WrestleBash, August 20th, Fairfield, New Jersey. Come out, come join us. This is Wrestling with Savage. We'll be there. We will have a Wrestling with Savage table, and we will likely have a guest with us, who we do not know who it is yet, but we will.
Oh,
Come join us.
Wait, what is that in Fairfield again?
August 20th, WrestleBash. It's a convention they do every year from the Asylum Wrestling Store.
Oh, Randy was at that last year, right?
Yeah.
you want me to come work the table with this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll once it gets closer, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Sure. I'm actually, we don't know. We're shooting for many different multiple guests, so we'll see where we land. There's a plan A plus. There's a plan A plus, which is a big swing, which could be a big miss, and then from there we'll see. It might be like a backup plan of a couple. I say that. I mean, like a couple, man and woman. So we're working on it.
Walker.
Hey, also late August, I'm planning on making a trip up to Albany, New York. If any of you guys want to come, I'm trying to get Mike to go with me. We wanted to see LaGreca get inducted to the Hall of Fame.
When is that?
That's end of August.
Oh, I'm so silly. What am I doing? I already have it. Screen capture.
And I've never been to that Hall of Fame before, so it might be worth a day to just check it out. How far is that for you guys?
Albany?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll tell you right now. Put on my navigation. So we got a WrestleBash so far. DDP. Looks like they've been announcing guests as we go. A lot of indies so far. I was there last year. They had Nash. They had X-Pac. Godfather. Farouk. All the TNA stars. Deanna. They had the baddies. So they had a nice lineup last year. I had a good time.
Good lineup.
Yeah, it was a good lineup last year. It was a wonderful. I had a wonderful day. It was one of those days where I just got I went around and I met everybody. Then I took my kid to a fair and I tried to get on a ride with her and I busted my head open and needed 10 stitches. So
I can't do it because the camera is being used by this program right here, but I got it all set up. So maybe I'll do it after this. I don't know. Maybe. I have to basically set that up and then I limit the slideshow to 30 pictures. And then that's the only way I can do it. If there's 30 pictures, a Dynamite in 60 seconds is possible.
So, Bill, they had a fair. They had a fair after the event.
fair in Brooklyn, like a legit like a feast, and I literally just stepped up on a ride with her and cracked my head open.
It's not good.
So that's why I'll always remember WrestleBash. You
got to upload some videos.
What do we got?
Gotta upload some videos.
Sabu's going to be at WrestleBash too. I'm looking at it now. Scott Norton, Bert Dixon, Rhino, Sabu, JC Storm, Earl Hebner, Ethan Page, Buff Bagwell, Devon, DDP.
Man, they announced a lot of people for that shit already.
Lucha Brothers were just announced for it.
For WrestleBash?
I need Ethan
Yeah.
so bad.
That's awesome. They can sign my figures. That's great.
Ooh.
That's great.
Maybe
We could trade with the vendor.
Yeah.
I gotta bring some. I want to bring some.
We'll probably get a bunch of free cigs that day.
Yeah. If
I
we
wanna
could
bring
score
you-
plan A plus,
Yes.
yeah.
That's the day we get back in business because that sets up the next 5 signings.
I do think my plan B would do well though.
I'm okay with it, man. It doesn't matter. Like, at the end of the day, my opinion is this: if the name is big enough, it sells itself. And then if you have someone like me who knows how to sell anything, I will get money that didn't exist out of people. Me not being there, running that table, Gilch, You're going to make whatever you're going to make. You have me there running the table, talking to every human that even looks in our direction. The chances of them...
It's not out of the realm of possibility that multiple people walking by our area who had no desire to see Marty Jannetty, there's no desire that maybe over the course of 4 hours, Savage is yelling, "Oh, get over here, look who it is, Marty," could easily sell us an extra 20, 25. You know, even if you think small, like times 40. So, I mean, you know, definitely, like you said, you working the table definitely puts more there.
You're going to see the fucking difference because they're not just going to buy Marty Jannetty fucking 6.
And,
they're going to buy my goddamn
yeah.
autograph too.
Unless you have a talent that needs nothing. Like the line's going to be there, 100 deep. Constantly.
Savage is making his official on-screen pay-per-view debut this Sunday. I become a character in the world of professional wrestling. I will be on TV, not just commentary. You won't just be hearing me. You will be seeing me standing next to all the time.
Huge weekend.
Yeah, you're going Sunday? Yeah. Make sure you get good shots of him because we got to get a good print.
Well, what I'm going to do too is I'll bring my my tripod with me.
Anthony, you're following me. Like once the match is over and before the match starts, you're going to be in the back taking shots of all those interviews. Just come get like 1-2 good ones.
Okay.
Because at this one, I'm going to have Sabu. I'm going to have Alpha. I'm going to have Will James, Vinnie Mac, Phil Insane. I mean, the whole roster is going to be there. Code Red, Prime Time Heat. I'm going to be interviewing everyone. Next month after that, Cardona is going to have to stand next to Savage and take my questions.
I'm trying to see if I can work that out. I gotta see if I can work that out. I may be able to leave early.
As time goes on, too, Tom, like if we have talents there and you're free and you want to obviously come hang out and hang and you know, you're always welcome.
Tom, you should definitely come down to Toto, fucking Pennsylvania.
No, I definitely want to, and I will. I promise. The only
you're coming
things I
this
really
Sunday?
can't come to are the Thursday ones.
You're coming to this Sunday?
This Sunday?
He's like, nah, I promise, but not this Sunday.
I got Friday, and then I'm leaving on Wednesday. My wife's gonna shit.
It's all good.
Ride, that's not a bad ride.
Truth be told, guys,
I was gonna go see Rick Recon in that Super 8 tournament on Saturday, but my wife put the kibosh on that.
Yeah. No, I mean, listen, truth be told, the 2.5 hours the show's going on, I'm all over the place. I'm doing my thing from 5 to 7:30. After that, it's chill time. I mean, I'd love to have everybody come one time so we can all like get a shot in the ring together.
Do it.
You know, hang out with all the stars. You guys can watch me take a couple of bumps at the end of the night if you are willing to stay.
I'm coming. I just got to get past this WrestleMania.
Get to see Anthony take an elbow drop. Which, by the way, after he takes the elbow drop, he's going to be like, that was it? That was it?
Probably.
No, I want it to be a full day there because I want to look at this facility of his.
Yeah, no, you'll have a good time, man. It's there's a lot of cool people there, and it's very chill environment. Like, you just see Bull James just walking around, like, going, working out, coming back, doing his thing. A lot of the wrestlers are in the gym before their match.
Love it. I want to see it.
WrestleMania too, Tom. If we end up having like multiple talents, we definitely could use the assistance if you want to come help work the table with us or whatever.
I will help.
Cool.
Gilch, we need to get on the ball for hiring the special talent we need for that day.
Yes,
I don't know what we're going to do.
1,000%, yeah.
I'd like to get someone that, I mean, honestly, that could be the X factor in making the over-the-top money. Because I'm going to sell what I sell, but there's certain things that I can't sell as well as someone like, I don't want to sound like a pig on this show, Tom. You understand what I'm saying, Tom? You need some female assistants. You know what I mean, Tom?
Understood 1,000%.
I mean, people want to take pictures with pretty girls. Let's be honest.
Understood.
They just do. I'm going to put slime balls tonight for the first short. You guys know slime balls? Do you know slime balls, Tom?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
A wrestling tag team, slime balls.
I don't know them.
You should look them up. They're getting popular in New York. You'll probably see them in Jersey soon.
Savage, if you want, I could look up posters for Wrestle Bash, and then when we get there, we could like throw them on whatever we can to get people to come over to the table.
Wrestle Bash? Nah, you don't got. First of all, I don't think you can do that.
Oh, all right.
But you're just gonna go fucking litter a bunch of.
It's raining flies. Just run around. You know, you think run like this, like it's a strip club. Like, whoop, 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 whoop.
We won't have problem getting people to the table. That I promise you that won't. Were you talking about for May 6th?
No, I was talking about for the one in August.
One in August. Well, we gotta lock up what we lock up. There's no post until we lock up someone anyway. We gotta.
Well,
what's Larkin doing that day?
Who?
Larkin.
She's booked. She's working for us that day. For August 20th, we don't need a female talent. We have one.
May, the 80s con.
The 80s con, we don't have shit. She has a show in Kentucky or something.
How much is she getting paid for this show? Pay more.
Yeah, but she's under, I think, contract for them.
Oh.
I think it's OVW. Might be OVW or some shit.
I thought it was like a rando one-off she was doing or something.
I mean, I could ask, but from what she said, she seemed pretty committed to that date that she booked in. Plus, you get a bad rep like that. If you back out on someone, maybe they won't use you again.
That happens all the time, though.
I think they would forgive her, though.
Come on, who wouldn't?
Tom, you didn't go to Icons, right? Have you been to Icons yet? ECW Arena?
No. I have a question about that show. Is it going to be another ECW reunion show?
It's always going to be an ECW. That's an ECW reunion show every time they do a show.
That's also why, that's also part of why he got his name, so the crowd could actually chant, help me out. What's the Battleground Pro? Battleground. I get confused with Alphas all the time.
Battleground is ECW Arena. Battlefield is Alphas.
BCW, right?
Yeah.
So
Battleground Championship Wrestling.
Right. BCW. So that's why he named it that, because the crowd was chanting BC Dub, BC Dub, BC Dub.
Got it.
Yeah.
BC Dub. Yeah. No, it's a good time though. It's an electric feel in there, man. It gets packed.
Yeah, but the feed was terrible. The audio was.
Oh
bad.
yeah. Alpha's feed is way better. That's why his is like actually.
That wasn't even. That was embarrassing, honestly. But
he hasn't changed it though. I don't get it. And Alpha goes there, so I don't know why Alpha doesn't hook him up with his guys. Give him some work.
Who did that? Was it Creative Pro? Who was it?
No, that's his guys. Timmy
Embler. Yeah. Timmy Embler and
they try to use as many people that were connected to the original show as possible, from
Rob
the refs to the general managers to
Rob Feinstein.
Hey, Feinstein's coming to WrestleCon. I mean, not WrestleCon. 80s Wrestling. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he confirmed with Fiero.
He's all over the place. He don't give a fuck.
So let me ask you this: if he shows up, he's going to have a table then, right?
Probably. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Gillet, you trying to sell anything back there? You bringing anything to sell? I might bring a couple of things.
Nah.
He's like, nah, not yet.
I'm at the point now where autograph figures are going behind other figures, so now we're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah, but maybe some that you can flip. You're not bringing in selling it for what you got. You flip it. You flip it.
I bet you people would go fucking nuts over the Trip statue.
Yeah, but it'd probably fucking fall again, and his head would come off this time.
No one needs to know that he's epoxy to hell at his ankles. Okay.
Yeah, did a good job though.
I did. Spray well.
You watch it fall live now in the fucking stream. I'll die laughing.
No, it's heavy. I'm not bringing it up. You know what I'll do? I'll slide.
All right, it's definitely falling. Look at that thing. Jesus.
Holy shit.
Todd McFarlane autograph comes with it.
Wow.
McFarlane Toys. Piece of the ring worn to the side there.
That's crazy.
It's dope. You know
That's a crazy piece.
You know what I paid for this total? What, Tom?
What is it? A Todd McFarlane what?
Statue.
Custom Triple H statue.
With the piece.
With the McFarlane.
They're very limited, Tom.
Yeah.
Like they don't, they announce it and the things sell out instantly.
With McFarlane autograph and a piece of the apron from the match. I've never seen this thing before in my life, and I don't know why, but I never bought anything on Facebook Marketplace before, but all of a sudden it popped up. It's like, what the fuck is this? I looked at it. I asked the guy, I said, what do you want for it? He goes, I don't know, $175. I said, let me see it, because I thought it was like a regular size figure. I see this. I was like, dude, give me this thing. I can't find it. I found one online for like $1,300, and that's it. I can't find any more of these.
Wow. I didn't know McFarlane was a wrestling fan.
I'm going to try to win that from him in some kind of bet one day.
So I got it, Tom. As soon as I took it out of the box, I dropped it. So I had to, it's a resin statue, too. So I had to epoxy his ankles back to his feet.
Oh, my God.
And he's been good for about a month. So I think he's good, but obviously resale value. Whatever.
Wow.
Yeah, so...
I'm surprised you didn't pick up all the little statues that GameStop was having. They have a nice one of Undertaker, Stone Cold.
Saw that, yeah.
They were like only $55 too. This is Alpha Junior. Fucking terrible. Yeah, but this is what it takes. See, I'm sitting here, I'm uploading videos to YouTube right now. Like 4 different videos.
I got that one done this year.
That's nice. With a purple marker.
I wish it was a little closer to the front so I could display it with the front.
Was that the one that you were telling me about at the last creative?
Does it open at the top, Gilch?
No, it does not. It came in a really, really, really cool box. But obviously, if I'm going to display it, without the box, it's really cool. And this was actually Feinstein. Like, he did private signing with the Undertaker.
How much did it cost you to get that Brett title, friend?
The box was $200.
Oh, that's a box. It comes like that made.
The box does, yeah. Yeah, the box came just like that. And then I just had I had him drill it into the wall up here. So the box, I want to say, that's maybe like 220, 230.
Holy shit.
And that thing's drilled in like the fucking studs back there, so that's not coming off.
Don't you have more chairs? How many chairs you got over there, too?
So I got the Acclaim chair when they won the title, signed by both.
Yeah. And the full gear, right?
Yeah, the full gear with the belt. So if I could get MJF to sign that, that'd be perfect.
That's what I'm gonna. That's the same chair I need him to sign. And about
chair
4
and belt.
Well, Gilch, he might tell you to go screw yourself.
He might, but he'll take the money and then he'll do it. And he'll tell you to go screw yourself.
No, he'll tell you to go fuck yourself while he takes your money, and then
there you go.
Again. And then I have a white, like the VIP, superstar experience chair, which just sits there. Just sits there.
Hey, Savage, if you want to call the podcast tomorrow and boo, Rick Recon's going to be on it.
Oh, really? What time?
10 a.m. live. Rick Recon's going to be in that Super 8 tournament on Saturday. Kind of a big deal tournament.
Rick Recon has ghosted me ever since he said he would be on this show, Tom.
He's doing the circuit now. He's doing everyone.
That was like a month and a half ago.
Yeah, he's doing. I'm sure.
I remember that.
I'm sure he's up for the publicity now, especially with the Super 8 coming. He has an outside shot of winning it.
I think Dave told him to not come on the show.
You think?
That's what I think. Yes.
Triple signed.
Ooh.
Triple signed by each character. That was cool. Now if I could just
by all three. So Gilch, by all 3 McFarlane characters.
It says Bang. He has Bang Bang, and then it's signed as Cactus Jack. I don't know what it says on the Dude Love one, and then Mankind on the other one. Cool, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't it Bang Bang for all 3 of them? At a certain point, I feel like that's what he did. That's what he started to do.
Like later Mick, like the shirt, like white shirt and mask Mick. Yeah.
And Tommy still hasn't updated the website for Marty Jannetty.
In what regard?
In the regard that he hasn't updated the website for Marty Jannetty.
What do you mean?
I saw him on a flyer today.
He's not on there?
Not on the website.
Well, he only puts pre-sales on the website.
No.
Yeah.
No. 80s Wrestling Con 4. What pre-orders? You click on Beverly Brothers and no pre-order here for this?
Oh.
It's just a fucking picture.
I think it's just Bret Hart that has a pre-order.
Show more.
There are some pre-orders.
More to be announced here.
No. Savage, there is pre-orders because he has.
No, I know there's pre-orders. Yeah. That's not my problem. My problem is that the picture, the official graphic with Marty is not here.
Huh.
Oh, Anthony.
Yeah.
And he's not anywhere on this shit. That's my
fault. He's going to put him on there?
Yeah. He's supposed to.
Omega sign.
That's sick.
I got the hard one on it. If I could ever get Moxley on it.
Gilch, didn't I send you a picture? You told me to make one, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I made one, and
It
it was
looked
a
good.
pain in the ass to fucking make it too,
But it looked good.
because I don't have the original file. I'm looking for it so I can show it to Tom over here.
I'm gonna go on and make sure he took Leaping Lanny Papa off.
There it is. All right, so now I'm going to share this screen. Ready?
How would people put plastic price tags on the plastic?
That's the one I made.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that's perfect actually. Just message it to Tommy. Say, can we just have this added to the site? That's it. Okay.
Tommy never responds on Facebook. He only responds in text.
Oh, really?
Sometimes he responds on Facebook, but it's rare. Yeah, he's busy. That guy has people bothering him probably all the fucking time.
All right, this is the last thing I'll show off. I'm sorry. I promise. That's it. I get. Yeah, showed you this, Anthony? I don't know. I forgot.
What is that?
4 Horsemen pack, fully signed now.
Oh, that's nice.
I bought it with the 3 signatures on it, and then I got Flair to do it at the big event.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. This is like a legacy piece, right?
Dude, that shit's worth money.
Yeah.
Now.
I think Jack at the Universe, if I believe he has one in his store, I believe he's selling it for $1,000.
Oh, wow.
What's going on, WWE? WWE Network. There's WrestleMania.
Right. I don't see
Of
it.
course. Jay's computer died.
Shows. Yeah, I know. WrestleMania.
How many people do you think have one of these?
Not many.
Will Ospreay autographed figure.
I really want to see this match, man. Seth and Logan are gonna fucking kill it.
Oh, they're gonna kill it, crush it.
And I think Asuka's going to win this match.
That's the one match there, like we were talking about. That was just there's no, I don't know. I'm not buying the build to it.
Poor Omos is going to kick Brock Lesnar's butt. And Hell in the Cell, the Demon versus hopefully Brood Edge. This match right here is going to be a triple threat banger, man. Look at this shit. Finally, we got a graphic for it.
I heard Gangrel signed a legacy contract the other day.
Look at this match showcase. Yeah, I can believe that. Look at this bullshit. What the fuck is that?
What is that?
There's not a lot of matches for WrestleMania. I mean, is there even going to be 2 nights?
Yeah, it's 2 nights.
But it doesn't look like 2 nights. Where are the matches, Gilch?
They're going to announce all, because the rest of them are going to just be filler matches.
Yeah, obviously, but with no
6,
build at all, no
7,
hype.
Nope.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 matches.
So 6,
That's
6
2 nights. I think so.
with a bunch of dark matches. Actually, WrestleMania might be on time this year. Maybe it ends at 11 o'clock.
Bring that card up again. Let's do a quick round of predictions.
I think Braun and Ricochet are going to win that. I can't predict that because I don't know. This is tough. I hope Sheamus. I want Sheamus to win this.
Sheamus. I think it's going to be Sheamus because
He's never been the IC champ.
I don't
But
think
I would not be surprised if Gunther comes out on top on this, though. Would not.
I think if Gunther loses, you'll see him up against Cody for the title sooner than later.
Finn Balor's got to win this match. The Demon's got to prevail.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
No payoff for the babyface legend at Mania?
No. It's his job to put people over now.
Guess.
How do you expect to put Finn in the world title picture if he can't even beat Edge?
Oh, well, that's because you think he's going to be in the world title picture, which I don't.
I think he's a Triple H guy.
guys, I'm going to get out of here.
All right, later, bro. This is going to be a shit show. Obviously, Becky's going to win. Becky team, Damage Control is getting buried. I think Asuka's going to win that match. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are going to win that match. Rhea Ripley's probably going to win. I just feel like that Judgment Day.
Yeah, it's time to. Yeah, it's her. It is undoubtedly her time.
Seth Rollins is going to defeat Logan Paul, or there'll be some controversy to keep it going till SummerSlam. John Cena is going to lose to Austin Theory, and Cody Rhodes will defeat Roman Reigns. That's it. And that's the show, guys. That's the show. If you guys have anything else to say, now's the time.
Busy
No?
weekend.
All right, busy weekend. We'll see you tomorrow night here for the Battlefield preview, and I'll see you on Friday, Tom and Totowa. Everybody have a good night. Thank you for watching Wrestling with Savage. Tom is gone. Gilch is gone. I am gone. I'll see you tomorrow. Why are you yelling? I'm excited.
That's it.
Nice stiffy.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, Bronson, you live by the champ. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. SmackDown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. What?
Wrestling with Savage begins now.